Hello. For today I've prepared my ultimate list of 100 RimWorld mods just for you. These are mods I used over the years, plus some cool ones I plan to try in the future, and none of these require any DLCs. Geological landforms adds diverse new landforms, making map generation more varied and interesting. These landforms can make the game either easier or more challenging, and many offer cool new base design options. Biome transitions allows you to see adjacent biomes on the same map if you settle near them. Plants grow based on the biome they are on, and animals will wander in from neighboring biomes. Biomes Island introduces several island biomes to the game, with lots of new plants and animals, including sea life. Vanilla Fishing Expanded introduces fish and fishing. To get started, designate a fishing zone over at least 25 tiles of water, select the fish size you want, and assign a pound to the fishing job. Biomes Caverns adds cave biomes, perfect for your tunneler or darkness-loving playthroughs. More Vanilla Biomes introduces 10 new biomes that blend perfectly with the game style, including the Glacial Shield, Badlands, Cloud Forest, Marsh, Grasslands, Coastal Dunes, Sandbar, Alpine Meadow, Oasis, and Iceberg. Alpha Biomes adds 12 alien-themed biomes, including the Idyllic Meadows, Mycotic Jungle, Gelatinous Superorganism, Tar Pits, Ocular Forest, Galatros Graveyard, Mechanoid Intrusion, Propane Lakes, Forsaken Crags, Miasmic Mangrove, Feralisk-infested jungle, and Pyroclastic conflagration. This is the ultimate biomes mod, especially when used with the next one on my list. Alpha Animals adds over 100 new creatures, including a new insect faction. Each creature comes with new mechanics, ranging from simple to complex. Alpha Mythology introduces creatures inspired by mythical and magical beings from various ancient cultures. Like Alpha Animals, each creature tries to bring a cool new mechanic to the game. Dinosauria brings dinosaurs to RimWorld, perfect for a prehistoric themed playthrough. Vanilla Factions Expanded Insectoids expands the Insectoid faction by adding a bunch of new insects and bosses, quests, events, and 2 new storytellers. You can even build your own insect hives. Vanilla Plants Expanded introduces new crops and trees to grow. VGP Vegetable Garden offers an alternative which adds a bit more stuff. Uniform Growing Zone Tool adds a growing zone tool that lets you drag over tiles with the same fertility. It's actually a lifesaver. Soil Relocation Framework allows you to dig up soil and move it elsewhere. You can use it to bring rich soil to your base for farming, or fill marshy terrain and water cells to be able to build over them. Designator Shapes simplifies building by allowing you to easily construct shapes like rectangles, hexagons or circles, saving precious time. Prison Labor makes prisoners more useful by letting them work willingly. You can customize the jobs they're assigned. Dubs Bed Hygiene lets your colonists shower, wash their hands, bath, and even poop. But that's not all. It introduces a water system, irrigation, and climate control for air conditioning and heating across your entire base. Yaeos Animation gives life to your colonists, adding animation to every action they perform, so they no longer look like blobs just sliding around. Combat Extended overhauls Vanilla Combat. Most people have heard about this one, and I've showcased it in a few of my other videos, so I won't go into much detail. In short, if you want to take RimWorld's combat to the next level, this is the mod you need. And no, it's not incompatible with every other mod. Realistic Darkness increases the game's difficulty by making nights, eclipses, dusk, and some weather events significantly darker. Rim Fridge, now with shelves, adds fridges to the game, because why wouldn't they have fridges in the year 5000? Placed near nutrient-based dispenser, they act as hoppers and prevent your food from spoiling. Bionic Icons adds icons to body part boxes, so you can easily tell what's inside. The Fortifications mod series provides defenses across different eras. Fortifications Neolithic adds Palisade, which is an ancient wooden barrier stronger than regular wooden walls, cavalry spikes that connect for a linked fortification, and simple ditches that cost nothing and slow down pawns. Fortifications Medieval adds stone defenses and ditches, giving a sturdier non-flammable alternative to wood, and even a cannon. Fortifications Medieval Material adds extra stone types for medieval walls construction. Fortifications Industrial introduces advanced defenses, including concrete production, support weapons, heavy cannons, artillery, and some useful machines. Industrial Concrete provides a power-free standalone concrete production option. Fortification Industrial Frontier adds extra defensive guns. Fortification Industrial Citadel lets you build ultimate defense with very durable walls and stronger defenses. This mod also lets you create buildings that attract hostile events to any map tile, so you can build a citadel here and keep battles away from your main base. Fortification Industrial Nuclear Down adds nuclear energy production and nuclear weapons. Dubs Rim Atomics introduces nuclear power, energy weapons to defend your base, and nuclear weapons for wiping out enemies and friends. It's the most advanced nuclear mod available. Nukes is a simpler mod that adds nuclear weapons without the fluff if that's all you want. Deep Storage is the ultimate storage solution, offering various storage options for different items and allowing far more to be stored in one spot than vanilla shelves. To balance this, putting items into storage takes time rather than happening instantly. Standalone hot springs give steam geysers an extra use. Now you can build hot springs on geysers that up to 6 colonies can use for recreation and for boosting their recovery from injuries and illness. Rim Cities adds cities to the game. Enemy controlled cities, much tougher to conquer than standard RimWorld bases, perfect for late game challenges. Friendly cities, which you can visit and trade with them. Abandoned cities, ideal for scavenging, and you can even start your colony in a city. Ancient urban ruins adds a variety of urban maps, offering opportunities to explore abandoned cities and scavenge for resources. Vanilla base generation expanded improves the base generation of vanilla factions, making them look unique and representative of each faction's tech level. Faction Void introduces a highly advanced friendly faction to the game. They are here to help you achieve the true ending of the game. RimHUD is a customizable UI mod that displays detailed information about a selected character or creature, replacing the ugly vanilla one. Hospitality lets you build a hotel in RimWorld. You can host, entertain, and recruit visitors. Treating them well by providing rooms, beds, and joy activities improves faction relations and encourages guests to return. Gastronomy lets you build your own restaurant, tavern, or cafe. Colonists and even guests can sit down and order meals. With the cash register, a required mod, you can assign a waiter, manage shifts, store money, and control your restaurant size. Combat AI 5000 makes combat more tactical and challenging. Building the average skill box you see on YouTube will no longer be enough, as raiders are capable of dealing with it now. But if you don't like this feature, you can turn it off in the mod settings. The mod also includes a fog of war feature, hiding anything your pawns can see, similar to the vision in Project Zomboid. Sandstorms adds sandstorms. This can occur in deserts and arid shrublands, with nearby biomes also affected. Sandstorm reduce sight and movement speed, break down electronics, and cause sand to accumulate, slowing pawns and decreasing mood. Dynamic flooding makes rain cause rivers, lakes and coasts to flood, restricting movement and damage exposed items and newly planted crops, but mature plants get a growth boost. The water recedes gradually and can be blocked by buildings. Dubs Mint Menus changes the game's UI, giving it a fresh modern look. Dubs Mint Minimap adds a performance-friendly minimap to the game. Plant Human is a meme mod that introduces a new plant which produces wild humans when harvested. You can recruit, eat, harvest them, or whatever else you might think of. Layered wall destruction makes combat more dynamic by causing walls to degrade instead of just disappearing completely, allowing shooting or passing through. Bunk beds allow up to 3 pawns to sleep in the same bed, making them useful for barracks. However, occupants will receive a shared bed mood debuff. Biological Warfare adds biological weapons to the game, allowing you to use diseases to create gas chambers, grenades, and even missile launchers. Blueprints lets you save room layouts as blueprints, making it easy to build repetitive rooms or areas, such as bedrooms or prison cells. Smart Speed enables an even faster game speed. You can customize the settings, but be sure to have a capable PC if you plan to push the speed very high. Luciferium Expansion introduces machines that let you produce Luciferium and Luciferium-like drugs in the late game. Deep Rim allows you to build mining shafts so your colonies can go underground to mine for resources. This creates a new map since there is no Z level in RimWorld. Visit Settlements lets you enter settlements without attacking them, allowing for trading and renting beds for your colonies. MBS 4 Rock Wall allows you to build walls that look like mountain rock and can even be smoothed, making mountain bases look nice and smooth. Blood animations make combat more visually appealing by adding animated bleeding, impact debris, ricochets, ground impacts, and bullet casings. It's compatible with mods that add different blood colors. Random Start adds a random colony button to the main menu. You can randomize your starting tile, world map, storyteller, colonists, and more. Simply More Bridges introduces more bridge types that can be built with different materials. Heavy bridges support heavy structures, while deep water bridges can be built over deep water. Roads of the Rim lets you build roads on the world map requiring resources and labor. Higher tier roads can even be built through impassable terrain. Vanilla Vehicles Expanded adds functional vehicles to the game, from bikes to cars, to boats, to planes, and even tanks. Alpha Vehicles Neolithic provides vehicles which you can build without needing electricity, suitable for medieval and early game colonies. Some require human traction, others require animal traction and consume hay as fuel to feed the animals, or kibble for the doggos, as they do not eat grass. There are also balloons for air travel and canoes for water transport. Alpha Vehicles Age of Sail adds 9 different sailing ships to the game, perfect for water travel. SRTS Expanded introduces different ships with specialized roles, like transporting people or cargo, and assaulting enemy or friendly fortifications. Clean Texture revamps texture for terrain, water, stone, and floors like concrete or flagstone, giving the game a fresh new look. It even updates the texture of some mods to match this style. Facial Animation adds facial animations to pawns. If you are not a fan of the anime style, try Nice Facial Animation or other retexture mods for a different look. War Crimes Expanded introduces fun activities to the game like woodworking, sewing, and even medicine practice.
Let's practice medicine.
Melee Animation enhances combat by adding detailed animations for melee combat, along with special combat mechanics like duels, executions, unique skills, and lassos for pulling enemies into melee range. Guarding pawns helps keep your colony safe by letting you assign colonies to protect others, guard specific areas, or patrol. Giddy Up allows pawns to ride animals while caravanning, to easily travel between two spots, or even in battle. Dynamic Trade Interface provides a new trade screen that clearly displays your items and the trader's items, making buying and selling much easier. Simple camera setting lets you zoom in closer than usual and set the camera to follow a pawn. It essentially combines the features of Camera Plus and Follow Me. Power Poles adds a more aesthetic and visually appealing way to transport electricity, which can replace the standard power conduits. Gloomy Furniture adds cozy furniture, giving the game a fresh new look. LTS Furnishing is probably my favorite furniture mod, fulfilling all my furniture needs, and it fits RimWorld's vibe nicely. Vanilla Storytellers Expanded Winston Waves introduces a new storyteller that doesn't scale with wealth. Instead, it adds a wave survival mode with increasingly difficult waves and a boss wave every 5th wave. After each wave, you can pick from several rewards. Vanilla Genetics Expanded brings the technology you need so you can play with genetics, allowing you to create weird hybrid creatures. There are also quests to find genetic labs on the world map. Vanilla Events Expanded adds new events, even improving the late game with challenging events other than the usual raids and toxic fallout. Vanilla Nutrient Paste Expanded expands nutrient paste production. Food can be ground up, stored in nutrient paste vats, and transported through pipes to paste taps, feeders, or drippers for prisoners, animals, and colonies. Vanilla Cooking Expanded adds new cooking methods like soup making, grilling, cheese making, and even deep frying, so you can deep fry your enemies. Vanilla Brewing Expanded lets you brew different drinks, which you can consume for different bonuses or sell. Show Me Your Hands displays your colony's hands on their weapons when drafted or when carrying items. Common Sense makes your colony smarter. You can toggle each feature in the mod settings. Character Editor lets you edit starting colonies, or even the ones in an ongoing game, so you can make them exactly how you like. Simple Sidearms enables colonies to carry more than one weapon, and switch between them as needed. Quarry adds quarries for mining stone chunks and useful materials, which is especially helpful on flat terrain maps. P Music adds fan-made music tracks that fit the game's atmosphere perfectly. Rimsenal Core is the ideal mod for combat equipment, offering some of the coolest looking gear of all the combat mods. Interaction bubbles displays text bubbles when characters interact socially. Utility columns provides columns with useful functions. For example, the orbital trait column acts as a trait beacon and lights up the area, the frozen column keeps the room cool, and the flame column will detonate an incendiary bomb when enemies approach. RimFeller introduces advanced oil extraction and refining to RimWorld. You can refine oil into chem fuel for new chem fuel power plants or turn it into other materials. The mod even lets you craft plasteel and commit war crimes. Save Our Ship enhances the late game by allowing you to build advanced ships for travel and space exploration. Smarter construction prevents spawns from accidentally building themselves into walls. This clip highlights its functionality, making it a must-have mod. A RimWorld of Magic adds classes with unique abilities. Basically, it adds magic. Perfect if you want magic abilities in the game without the royalty DLC. Children's School and Learning is perfect if you want to raise children without the biotech DLC. They'll still get killed randomly 1 year later, but pay. Rim Medieval fully transforms RimWorld into a medieval experience by hiding any technology beyond that level. To get a sense of what the mod can do, here's how the Empire will look. Even shuttles and drop pods are retextured to fit a medieval world. Rocketman is the ultimate performance mod, perfect for late game colonies, large mod lists, potato PCs, or anyone looking to optimize their game performance. Progress Renderer automatically takes screenshots of your base or the entire map, allowing you to create time-lapse videos, GIFs, or just keep photo memories of your colony's development. Multiplayer. Yes, you heard that right. This mod lets you play RimWorld with friends on the same world map. And that's it. You can find all the mods linked in the description. Subscribe so you don't miss future mod lists, and watch this video so I can make it big on YouTube.